Don't forget to subscribe!
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Machi Kuragi, and it's time for a new update. And in today's episode, we will all take a look at the new Tekken character in supposedly the last character for now in Tekken 7. Before Harada gives us an S5 with legacy costumes and things to fix the game, introducing Lidia Sobieska. And we don't know where the series is headed next, whether it'll be Tag 3 or Tekken 8. But right now, let's talk about our personality and bio. This is Lidia Sobieska. This character is voiced by Alexandra Nowicka, and her personality is as follows. She is very patriotic, as she vows to win the 7th king of the Iron Fist tournament in the name of the people of her country, and she is seemingly unfazed by the threats that her aide warns her about, and is unafraid to confront Heihachi Mishima when she refuses to withdraw Tekken Force from Poland. She is a dedicated karateka, and, in her character reveal trailer, accidentally slips into speaking like she is in the Jodo waltz on the phone with her aide, suggesting she is more comfortable in a martial arts setting than a political one. Her appearance and looks: Lidia has platinum blonde hair, blue eyes, with a scar on her left eye, wears winged eye makeup and glossy red lipstick/lip gloss. Young Prime Minister Lidia Sobieska, who will lead the next generation of Poland. She was born in a prominent political family. Lidia was destined to be a politician at an early age. When Lidia was 10 years old, her grandfather became president of Poland, which attracted public attention to her as the next generation of a politician. However, as a matter of fact, Lidia had no intention of becoming a politician and wanted to pursue the path of traditional karate, which she was learning for self-defense. 2 years later, however, a life-changing event occurred for Lidia. Intending to welcome her grandfather and father home from a trip abroad, Lidia was waiting for the designated helicopter when in front of her eyes, the government helicopter carrying her father and grandfather suddenly exploded and crashed. At that time, the scattered debris injured Lidia's face and she fainted. A few days later, Lidia finally regained consciousness, and although her grandfather miraculously survived, her father died. It was reported that the crash was not just an accident, but a terrorist act aimed at assassinating the Prime Minister upon explosives. Lidia was very deeply angry and upset that her father had been killed and that it hadn't been an accident. 2 months after the incident, when the visitation restriction was finally lifted, she visited her grandfather and she was told never give in to unjust power. Be strong, both physically and mentally. With squeezing her grandfather's hand, she put in determination in her words, "I have decided. I will be a good politician like my grandfather and father." To put those words into practice, Lidia enrolled in the law department of a university at the age of 16 and graduated at the top of her class 5 years later. As soon as she was 21 and earned eligibility for election, she ran national election and won on her first run. In addition, she won the World Championship Kumite Division of Karate. And when she appeared in the age of 18, she continued to participate in tournaments even after becoming a member of a parliament, and achieved an unprecedented 6 consecutive victories, and became familiar to the people under the nickname of the strongest member of the parliament. And as time went by, the war between the Mishima Zaibatsu and G Corporation intensified all over the world, and various conflicts occurred, such as the Mishima Zaibatsu illegally deploying special forces in Poland. And with this, the demand for a new political leader rapidly increased in the country. In order to answer that call, Lidia won the ruling First Party presidential election and became Prime Minister of Poland at the young age of 29. Lidia, who first became Prime Minister, requested the Mishima Zaibatsu to withdraw the illegally stationed Tekken Force. But with a threatening letter arrived from Heihachi Mishima, the head of the Mishima Zaibatsu. "I'm not going to obey the withdrawal request at all. If you're dissatisfied, you should come to the King of the Iron Fist tournament and negotiate directly with me." Lidia was angry with the content of the letter, but decided to participate in the tournament. I cannot stand injustice. For the sake of the people of Poland, I cannot lose. Like many downloadable content characters and being added later in the game, Lidia's story does not take place after the epilogue. This is evidenced by her communication with Heihachi, who is now deceased, and by her choice to enter the Tekken tournament. But sadly,
you gave away $47 million!
The event was unfortunately cancelled, suspended, and or called off part way through the story, and like what we explained in the last video.
Bakaram will never save his wife and daughter,
And Leroy will never ever even get a chance to defeat Heihachi.
Coincidence? I think not!
Excuse me. I have to go end it all.
Okay, so we managed to get through the last character of Tekken 7, and we would like to apologize that we have one more part left to talk about.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.